Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Corey. Another one of my Corey's Car Chronicles. I'm coming on today because this is actually addressing the actual situation. There's a radio host in Chicago by the name of Kendra G. She hosts for 107.5 WGCI. I like this lady to a certain extent. I liked her a lot over the years, but past couple of years I've noticed different things she's done and said, which is like, you know how you see people who are in the industry and you think, this person isn't industry, and then all of a sudden they start showing that they are. But I still love her even with that being said. She's a beautiful black woman that's doing her thing as a host or whatever. But one thing that stood out to me was with her was she apparently she had a video on her Instagram where she was at the All-Star game, because the NBA All-Star game was in Chicago, and like Michael Jordan's walking by with a cigar or something, and she's like, "Michael Jordan, I love you," and she's screaming it. Like, she said she wasn't yelling it, but Kendra G is kind of loud in general. But she was like, "Michael Jordan, I love you," or something. And Mike was just like, he wasn't even paying attention to her or whatever. Okay. So she was on a radio host, and she posted that video of her saying hi to Michael Jordan. Keep in mind, she's saying she loved Michael Jordan. He's all this and whatever. And then, so apparently they called her onto a talk show. And I just want to address, because this is the second time I've seen a black woman on a talk show, for the most part downing black men. But I'll just say what she did. I should have said that after this. But so they were asking her about that situation, and she was just like, "Yeah, he didn't say anything to me. I guess I'm not the right skin tone," or something like that, alluding to the fact that the only reason why Michael Jordan didn't speak to her is because she's a black woman, which was so far-fetched to me. It was so far-fetched because it was just like, I mean, if maybe he would have said, "Get away from me, you black bee," or something like that, I would have. But him just not saying nothing to you means he doesn't like black women, or I don't know what else where that would have come from. But it just upset me for a number of reasons. First, I am so tired of black women dogging black men. And when I say black men, I'm not talking about black men who do things, but black men as a whole over silly things. That's the first thing. We go back to with Lonnie Love on whatever that woman's talk show is. I get tired of these women's talk shows anyway, because it's a bunch of, I don't know. I think The View with Whoopi Goldberg one is probably one of the realest ones, but these other ones are just like it's a mess to me. It's nothing productive out of it for me. I think it's just a bunch of people being paid for gossiping. But Lonnie Love went on and said black men cheat and black men can't stay faithful. Like, how do you make a general assessment like that about a group of people based on the probably a single-digit number of black men you've dealt with in your life in that relationship capacity? Or we could even say in the double digits. Let's say you've dealt with 20 different black men as dating, or you've interacted with them, and they all cheated. Does that mean black men in general? No, men cheat. Men in general cheat. Everybody cheats, to be honest. But I was mad about it because I'm tired of black women dogging black men publicly. The other reason was, this woman is a media personality, and she could use her platform for a number of things. One thing I've noticed about Kendra G is she's very supportive of women. She's very supportive of black women, and she's extremely supportive of the LGBTQ community. She is. And here we are. She has this platform to push issues that don't normally have a black platform. Black men don't have positive platforms in general. We don't. Other men, other ethnicities do, other men do, but black men don't. Just about everything is negative regarding black men. Very rare. It's sometimes you'll see a video surface, I love you black man and stuff like that, but in general, you see black men like extremely dogged. I was upset for those two reasons. One, I'm tired of black women putting black men down for what people have done. I'm not saying that they haven't been through nothing, but when you deal with somebody and they do you dirty, they cheat on you, they beat you, they leave you with your kids, whatever they do that's wrong, is not because of their ethnicity, it's because of their character. And to marginalize black men in these little buckets because of situations you've had or something you've dealt with, or a just random generalization that he didn't speak to me because I'm dark skinned. What? But anyway, I'm addressing it because, so she posted it, and I actually commented on that page, and I try to be as respectable as possible. I know it's hard to know if somebody's respecting you or dissing you because we're typing, but I tried to be as respectable as possible. And I was telling her how much I loved her, but over the past couple of years, because there are other things Kendra G has done and said, where I've just been looking like, what is wrong with you? You know, this lady is around my age, and some things she says and does, I'm just like, why? But I told her, I said, you know, just to that's a reach to me to say that he didn't speak to you because you're the wrong complexion. I commented on it, said what I said. Other people start commenting, and people are saying, yes, it's true. He only likes white women and light-skinned women. He doesn't like black, dark-skinned women. And I'm just like, what? My thing is this. If you have a claim, I'm just like the court. If you have a claim, what proof do you have other than he didn't speak to a dark-skinned woman? I mean, what proof do you have? Another woman said, no, it's a fact because a rapper said that he treats, and I'm just like, oh God. I'm just like, dude, y'all can't, you can have an opinion, but you cannot state that opinion as a fact unless you have evidence. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of ridiculous that people would come to that. It's even more ridiculous that a person in the industry would use their platform to push that, to say that on live television. It was such a shot, and that's why I don't really believe she loves Michael Jordan. You know, that's probably why he didn't speak. He could sense how phony she was. I mean, and I'm trying not to speak negatively, but to say I love Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I'm from Chicago. I know I live in Texas now, but I'm from Chicago. I was alive for all 6 championships. Michael Jordan was drafted into the NBA when I was probably 2 or 3 years old. So that's the era I grew up in. And I watched him. He was amazing. I love him. If Michael Jordan says something ridiculous to my mother, I don't know if I will go public with it. Michael Jordan said this about my mama and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. But I can't say he said something about my mother just because he doesn't like black women. I couldn't say that. Because unless he said something like, I can't stand you black women. If he said that, then I'm like, hey, Michael Jordan just said he can't stand black women. You know what I'm saying? But it just left a bad taste in my mouth when I saw that she did that. Her name is Kendra G. Y'all can see her on Instagram. I mean, I don't want to give her no press for people to follow her because as much as I do like her and I try to support her, she's a black woman in a male-dominated industry. I've been listening to myself. I've been following Kendra since probably like 2007. It used to be a radio show on 102.7 in Chicago called, it was a guy named Trey the Chocolate Job. And when I was working, I would listen to them, and Kendra was a co-host on that show. And I just loved her vibe. Her vibe was real positive. It seemed like a black woman that wasn't being, like, just doing what industry wants black women to do. You know, they're afraid, just like they're afraid of intelligent, well-spoken black men. They do not like to portray black women who do that as well. And that's why I supported her. But after that, it's like black women allow whatever issues they have with black men to blind them from how white supremacists and racists use them to down their own ethnicity. It's ridiculous to me. But yeah, that was just something I noticed. Asking all y'all to pray for my mom. She's still sick, but asking y'all to pray for her. But yeah, that's me signing off with another one of Corey's Car Chronicles. Peace. Have a good day.